Hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, people. Good afternoon. Happy New Year and all that good stuff. Um, we made it. Yes, we made it. I hope you came over unscathed. Tough year. We just came out of a tough year, and we just hope everybody made it safely. So, so yes. The concern today in our new year is the music. Uh, how has reggae navigated the last couple of years, pandemic and all? And how have the artists? What is to become of reggae music? What is the next move? The question today is: does reggae need saving? What we see happening over the past couple of years has been that a subgenre has emerged. The youth them call it trap music. We expect the youth them to do them thing. Nothing is as constant as change. So the youth them I'm gonna stick to what the older people used to do. Them are gonna explore. They'll be affected by what is coming out of other spaces, and them are gonna create based on that. We see them have this trap thing now, which is kind of bastardized hip hop um, that they've turned into quote unquote the new dancehall. Is it sustainable? How is it? If it is not sustainable, how is it? Is it damaging to the space? Is there a space for this subgenre to exist alongside the traditional reggae music, the traditional dancehall music? These are questions that we have to look at. Um, is it eating up what reggae was? Is it cannibalizing what what we know as reggae? How is the space responding to this music? So we see where over the years what has been happening to reggae locally. First of all, reggae was never the choice of music for the powers that be in Jamaica. Let's accept that. Reggae kind of barged its way um, into mainstream. JBC RJR wasn't into reggae. That was kind of the underground music, and how the society is structured. The society is structured in a way where what comes from the belly of the people is never fully accepted. Usually it is when it makes its way into the bigger markets, then it comes back and we revel in it, and yeah, we own it. Um, but now we see where the music no longer need local radio, and the kids are using the new space to full effect. Them are use the technology to full effect, circumventing what y'all thought, boy, them couldn't go around. So you became gatekeepers and all of that. Well, the kids are now going around that, and they're basically saying to hell with you. What has that done? We no longer have any guidance, anything to filter the offerings. So the youth them a fly by the seat of them pants. First of all, they're not seeking out producers anymore because the technology is at them fingertip. Any little man with a computer and software and any basic knowledge of music can now make a beat. But what is more, beats are on beats are being sold online. So if you them come up with that money, they buy a beat, and everybody is now a DJ. So a lot of them talk on it, and one will emerge every now and then. We have one emerging, and we have a new star on our hands. But did that star learn the craft, which is the concern? And how is that star now to learn the craft? Because the first thing you might make money. them might make money. So them might make money before them learn the craft. How now you gonna tell a youth to go back into school when he has not? Him start to make money already. You know, so we're doing the thing kind of the wrong side up. But it is what we get. It is what we get for neglecting what it is we had and basically putting everything out there for money. In Jamaica, have to take the blame. Radio in Jamaica is complicit in what we see happening. The radio disc jocks have damaged this product because they stopped putting up filters. Once you come with the filthy Luca, them just grab it and play anything. You know, when they couldn't play it, then they started this thing of bleeping out unwanted parts of the thing. Bad words and certain kind of lyrics, you bleep it out, and that became the music. There's no longer any standard, there's no quality check anymore. The kids are learning to mix music on YouTube, which is not bad. But where do you now test what you have learned? You know? And we can't blame the kids. That's what them have working with. That's what we gave them to work with, and then we have to accept it. But the worst thing that has happened is that when I talk to my friends, artists who I see kind of mostly withdraw from the space, they've stopped putting out music. So the space is now filled with this music that the youth them offer. How can you blame them? You know, we're kind of disconnected from the kids, and so they can learn from us, we can learn from them, and they have learned to navigate the digital space. We can learn that from them, and them certainly not interested in learning the craft from us. Who loses? The music. And the music losing, you know. But then here what now? We sit in Jamaica and we say, why nothing now go on, and foreigners are take away the music. Foreigners are taking away the music. Foreigners are culture vultures and all of that. But who to be blamed? We certainly took a lot of foreign music in the development of our reggae music. And that is just the truth. You know? But reggae definitely need attention. We're going to have to learn how to navigate the space, the digital space. And we're going to have to put out production, the productivity of reggae artists. Going to have to come up. I mean, obviously you can't compete with this this new kind of music they make. They go on online and they buy a beat for little and nothing. When you compare that to what it costs to actually go into the studio with a band, with musicians, and produce a good reggae song, It's chalk to cheese. Not to mention what it costs you in studio time, not to mention what it costs you to actually engineer the song to a good product, a good mix, a good master. All of that is paid for. The kids now have everything at them fingertip. They're doing their own recording, they're doing their own mixing, their own mastering. We can criticize and say it doesn't rise to the standard, but they're making money. The kids are creating their channels, they're monetizing, and them constantly feed it with content. And it is something that we, the artists of my generation, going to have to learn how to do. But we seem not to want to go there. We seem to want to be stuck in that old paradigm. So the question is, does reggae need saving? It's not reggae that needs saving. The music is healthy and alive. But if the practitioners are not filling the space with this music, and then where the space is bombarded with this bastardized hip hop knockoff that they're now calling dancehall, who you blame? When you talk to the younger kids, they want to hear good reggae music. It's a fallacy to believe that, boy, that the kids don't want to hear. If you put together good melodies over good music, I mean, obviously you're going to have to upgrade because different things are moving them, different sounds. You know, you really don't expect to move them with a kind of a production that sound like 1970s, unless it's a really good catchy song. And as I say, song, that's another that's another super point. Who is writing songs? What songs are we writing? Because what I hear from the kids, you know, what I hear from these new artists, when I listen to Joshy, when I listen to Skeng, is a whole heap of lyrics, you know, because they're more exposed, and so you know they'll be able to fit more content into the music, into the lyrics. But where is the lyrics going? Are they using it to the best effect? No, they're not. But who is guiding them? You know, so a lot of murder music, a lot of criminal music. But when you listen to them whole catalog, you find some nice things. But the production may leave a lot to be desired. You know, there's nothing in the music. I don't know. I don't know what these kids really dance to. There's nothing in the music that moves you to dance. It's just a lot of lyrics, a lot of lyrics. And so when you go to parties nowadays, all you have is you have crews standing around the place, different groups, and it's about what you're wearing, is about what you can drink, is about, you know, it's not dancing anymore and enjoying yourself. But who to blame? Nobody is teaching the kids the craft. Who know the craft they're withdrawn from the scene. You know, some man like I talk to, a virgin I talk to, that will remain nameless. And him saying nobody, he doesn't look at what is happening in Jamaica anymore. Every year him have about 10 shows that across the world that pays him, and he's okay with that. He's not forcing to try to barge his way into the Jamaican scene. But the Jamaican scene is the base that we all move from. Sadly, the gatekeepers not letting in everybody, because everybody not come with the same kind of money. Wherever the kids getting their money, them up get some money and them up pay them way. And these people are really selling the space to them. Again, who do you blame? Straight commerce. If it's for sale, then I'll buy it. If I can buy it and buy my way in with what you may consider not up to standard. But you're saying that, but I'm buying my win and I'm in turn making money because I'm filling a space with content and I'm making money. So my brethren them going to have to learn, the older artists going to have to learn that yes, we know how to make good reggae music, but we need to learn how to market this good reggae music to a new market, and a market that operates in a new way. The old way to market to this new crowd is obsolete. Radio is obsolete. First of all, how many radio stations do we have in the space that is Jamaica? I remember talking to an artist. I remember talking to Tinga Stewart back in the day. And Tinga Stewart said him did most break because in the day it was 2 radio stations. If you're not hearing him over here, you're hearing him over there. Now in Jamaica we have 20 odd radio stations. And the kids are not interested in listening to them. The kids, Chronix once tell me, Chronix hold up him phone one day and said to me, sir, Mr. Livingston, I asked for everything there, you know. Them old time thing is no more. You advertise your performances online. You bring it straight to the youth phone. You advertise the music online. You advertise your images, your merch. Everything is now online. Even we talk about merch. A lot of the artists back then don't even know what we talk about when we say merch. So you do go on tour. But who is there selling a CD, a shirt, a cap, a button? These are things that we're going to have to understand. You're going to have to monetize all that comes with your offering. And that is how it's going to have to go. Otherwise, everybody is going to be making money from it. And we here twiddling our thumbs. So now who are getting who is it that are getting the tours? Gentleman is a superstar. People like Soldier bands, you know. I hear the other day I was in studio and Big Mountain is making a comeback. California band. Look what we've done with our Japanese market. The Japanese have basically come here and learned the craft so well that reggae festivals are being held with no Jamaican on it. And this is happening all over the world. And this is happening because of us. We're doing some things. We're overpricing. We're doing no shows. We don't want to go and do the interviews. Shaggy talk about that all the time. And when we do an interview, we talk so much crap that it shoots us in the leg. Reggae going to have to wake up. And we can't criticizing what the kids are doing will not help us. Reggae practitioners going to have to wake up, understand that they have a product, understand that they are a business, and treat it as such. We could have talked about disposable music that these kids are doing now till the cows come home. The kids are understanding themselves as a brand nowadays. As you talk to a little artist, I am the brand so and so. Some of them, I don't know that they understand it. because Seika's trying to get street cred. They do total violence to the brand. But most of them understand that I am a brand and I can monetize this brand, and this is what I'm going to earn. There's no longer any sale of any record, any vinyl record. That will never come back. So again, we say reggae is good. It is the practitioners from Jamaica that need saving, not reggae. Reggae has surrendered the space to this new, again, bastardized hip hop thing them call trap dancehall. But the youth them I use it to good effect. How can you ask them not to when they're finding a living out of it? I think the best chance we stand is to start to invite them into our own space and do collabs. The other day I hear Reggae King with a Reggae King and Daddy Ra is probably the freshest song that Reggae King has ever done. And it sounds really fresh for Daddy Ra as well. So, you know, those kinds of collaborations is what will help both sides of the genre. Bury some popcorn. Poppy can get a world of knowledge from Kojo. And Kojo will be introduced to his audience, which is vast, because these guys have a whole heap of following. Never mind that they're not selling anything. It's kind of a travesty. You know, a man have 5 million streams, 10 million streams, but him can't sell 200 copies of an album when he release it. That is something that have to be, you know, dealt with. But him have an audience. And him understand, so once I have an audience, then I monetize my platform. You know, the music is kind of just an attraction to the space. These are things that we just going to have to understand. It's a new world. It is a new world. You know? Grammy is coming up. And I am praying to God that Grams Morgan win it. Seriously. That would have do a world good for reggae. And this is not to downplay the significance of dancehall or any other thing. You know, there's an overseas nominee as well. And we big them up because, you know, them do a lot for the culture, for the genre. People not see it that way. But if they have an audience and introducing the product to that audience, then that audience will turn around and look at other practitioners. And hopefully enough of us present a proper product that will make them be interested in it. You know? So again, the music is healthy. It is our interaction with the business that is not healthy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So I will advise that it's a new year, 2022. We seriously have a look at how we traverse the halls of the business as it now presents itself to us. Because it's a new day. And so you're going to have to learn the game that is now in front of you. See? So long live reggae. Long live reggae. Bless up all of my brethren them. Purveyors of the art. And we say bless up the youth them too. You know, we just want to guide them some more. Because the baton have to be passed. You know, and we're glad a lot of you have an opportunity to take yourself out of poverty as well. We just hope you use it well. You know, sometimes we see some things, but that's for another conversation. But yeah, man, bless up yourselves and more strength for the 2022. You know, come out strong reggae. You know, the world need it. Bless up on yourself. And like, share, and subscribe. We tend not to say that in our in our streams. But yeah, man, we need you guys to like, share, and subscribe. You know, that's the way we go. And that's what this channel is about. This channel is about trying to bring a positive to the space. You know what I mean? One love.